So, at the house today, not working, just hanging out. What's up? All kinds of noise going on in the background. Beard's a little unruly today. What's going on? Decided not to work today, just hanging out. What's going on with you? Just gonna give it a minute to let people fill in here. Yesterday was crazy. Had 15,000 people in the stream yesterday. 15,000. That's freaking awesome. Figured we'd hop on today, a little early today, but everyone's got a ton of stuff to do. Christmas is only 2 days away, so I gotta wrap presents today. So I'm taking a day off, not out doing the ride share. What's up? Oh, are you Lions fans over the disappointment of that game the other day? DK Metcalf, 2 games. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. What do you think should have happened there? I think there's more circumstances that we don't know about, and that was a pretty quick judgment from the NFL. He can appeal. See what's going to happen with that. So, what's going on? Woo! What's up, fam? Pop in here. Let's get this thing going. Let's get it moving. A lot to talk about today. Let's go. What's going on? Get this thing popping. Like I said, yesterday was amazing. 15,700 people in the stream yesterday. By far my biggest stream. It was freaking awesome. Had a lot of fun. Had a lot of knuckleheads. But knuckleheads make it fun. Who is out and about today? What's going on in your day? What's happening? Dropped 3 shorts yesterday, 2 on this channel, 1 on my rap channel. Check this out. Coast Contra, it's all happening on my rap channel short. And then we got an Eric Gromwall. And I forget what the other short was on this channel. Check that out. Check it out, check it out, check it out. So, not in the car today. At home. You guys prefer the car for some reason. I get more hype when I'm in the car, which is weird, but whatever. Sitting at the homestead today. What's going on? $10,000 donation. I don't think that's how that works, Brayton, but it'd be very cool if you did that. That would be awesome. You just can't type $10,000 donation. Yet there's other steps. You got to hit super thanks and then go from there. Hey, what's up? Hey, Zeus, what's going on? What's up, horror man? Killer, what's up? Go Birds. Were you a Philly fan? They're making it in. They had a rough season, but they're good. Their division's terrible. I mean, so is the Steelers. So similar. What's up? Was it DeQuavius? That's an awesome name. What's up, Ethan? How's it going? What's up? Yep, fly Eagles fly. Hey, I don't hate on the Eagles. The Bucks. The Bucks are, man, what happened to that team? How you doing, Caitlin? Yeah, dude, they're not doing great. Well, they lose 6 of the last 8, something like that. So, okay. What are you doing? Aaron sucks. Doing all right. Was doing all right. What's up, Caitlin? Yeah, the problem with the winning season crap is if you don't go anywhere in the playoffs, winning seasons mean nothing because you get a crappy draft pick and the team never gets better. So you're forced to add a bunch of old guys. That's kind of where we're at right now. We'll see what they do in the playoffs. No, I didn't forget to take a sticker on my hat. That's just how I do it. That's how I would do it. That's old school. That's like 80s, 90s thing. I don't know if they still do that, but I still do it. I do not have high blood pressure. I don't. I honestly don't. I have no I have average blood pressure, and I'm on no medication. None. I don't eat sugar. I don't do anything. The only thing I do that would raise my blood pressure is dip, and I don't eat like terribly. I'm just big. You like the Browns? My condolences. You a High State fan? Hell yeah, Steelers. Santa's a Steelers fan. Yep, Santa and Snoop, arm in arm. What other fan would Santa be than a Steelers fan? Mm, you're a Notre Dame fan? Ouch. They're gonna have issues until they decide to get in the league. They just got to join the. Just you know, you got to get in the league. Either whether it's the ACC or whatever, they got to get in the league. It's gonna keep happening to them. I mean, last year Notre Dame made a decent run, but usually Notre Dame's one and done when they're in the playoffs. They got to get in the league. If they were in the ACC, they would have won the ACC this year, and then they would be automatically in. Appreciate that, Alex. No, not really. I don't. I eat like maybe 2,500, 3,000 calories a day. I don't eat that much. I don't eat garbage. I don't eat cakes. I don't really eat anything with sugar in it. My biggest problem is I'm trying to be keto, but out of convenience sake, I'll eat bread occasionally, and that's kind of my issue. Lack of activity. I can't. Is that another? I can't see what it says. Van Buskirk. How you doing? I won a day, and it's not even a Diet Coke, it's Coke Zero. Only because when I do ride share, if I'm out there 8 hours, I'd have to take a whole giant cooler of water. But I drink mostly water. You know what? I used to have tons of sports cards. On the side, I buy and sell things, and they're long gone. I have a little bit, but Steelers are poopy pants. Well, they're going to be making the playoffs, so what's your team doing? Alabama. You know what? Alabama shut people up, didn't they? They don't deserve to be in the playoff. Well, they kicked Oklahoma's butt. Zero. So I'm the most arrogant, narcissistic person you'd ever freaking meet. So that's not even close to being true. Pinto. What did Pinto say? I have no idea. My first car was a Pinto, by the way. We'll find out. We got to beat you guys without DK this week. You know Miles is getting that sack record against the Steelers, which is sweet for them. So's your mom. Okay, and who's your team? Who's your wonderful team? Ooh, that's a good one. See, TD's from Pittsburgh, so Tony. Either way, I win because a Pittsburgh person wins. Yep, better than your mom's beard. Okay, I mean, do I have to take the time to bounce you out of the thing? Is that important to you to get thrown out? Okay, the office is empty. I'm not getting all of that. It's a lot to read. All right, douchebag. See you. You know what? You can say like funny stuff or rip on me. That's fine. If you spam my channel with nonsense, you're like gone. Say your little comment, and then move on. I don't know if they're good. They're good, but they're not great. I'm not. I just want one playoff win. Yeah, I mean, this is his last year, so I think he's going to do anything he can to make a deep run. But there's no tomorrow for him, so we'll see what happens. I mean, in the past, he was making business decisions. He's not playing. He's not paying for big money this year. He's only making 10 million. Yeah, the Browns. Browns are just. I mean, I think ownership. And Haslam was a Steeler. He was a part Steeler owner before he bought the Browns, which is crazy. They just made some terrible choices. What's up, Box Boy? Box Boy world. We all know it's a Box Boy world. We're just living in it. That's crazy. I need an origin for the Box Boy thing. Oh yeah, Bills are definitely better. For sure. We're better against the run now that our rookie's back. Harmon. We held the Lions to 15 yards rushing and Gibbs to 2 yards on 7 carries. So we also the game before against Miami, which is a top 5 running team, we held them to 60 yards rushing. Yeah, the Browns, man, they just make terrible decision after terrible decision. I appreciate that, Brad. The Bengals are terrible. So yeah. Well, that's the thing about the NFL. Anyone can beat anybody. So nothing's given. You'd rather watch Jim Barney movies? That's painful. That is freaking painful. Can't stop the girl. Hello? That's a weird thing. I'm not a husband anymore. I've been divorced for a while. Yeah, Chiefs are done though. I'm doing pretty good. It's hard for me to read your name. Sorry, it's going by so fast. Jaguars are insane right now. What the hell's going on there? Martin Lawrence remembered who he was supposed to be when he got drafted. Saints are awful. Saints are freaking awful. Chris Olave is starting to play better, though. How you doing, Hank? Yep, Taylor. You know, he's playing pretty well, you're right. They got something to look forward to in the future if they found their quarterback. Tyler Show. What's up? Damn, it's flying by. They're not going to draft a running back. They'll probably go for a receiver. I'm from Ohio. Toronto, Ohio, 32 miles west of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I'm like all ready, except for the fact I got to wrap my presents. Still, I hate rapping. Not hip hop rapping. I hate rapping presents with a W. Speak Italian. It would be insulting because I don't know Italian, so I would just give some stereotypical, nonsensical, and move my hands. Not gonna help. Morocco, that's cool. I don't think I've ever had anyone from Morocco on the channel. Yes, I can answer a question, Penthouse. Yes, you can ask a question. Isn't that asking a question, though? Can I ask you a question is asking a question. People can do what they want. I have no problem, and people can do what they want. I don't really care what people do with their lives. No, I will not. 67. There. How do you like that, Wyatt? No, not against the Browns. And if they beat the Browns, then they already clinched, so they'll probably rest everybody against the Ravens. You are a mango. Remember that old skit from Saturday Night Live? Who's that? Chris Kattan? Very funny. Later. Yeah, but if we beat the Browns, that game doesn't matter. Or if the Ravens lose to the Packers, that game doesn't matter. So the Steelers will probably rest everybody. And if the Ravens are eliminated, they probably won't play Lamar. So, because he's been hurt all year. Ohio State's my college team. Oklahoma. How's it going? Ravens defense is butt. They score enough points. Dude, I'm not the only one talking about sports. Other people are doing it, so I have to answer them. I'll talk about anything. I'm 55. Yeah, man, but they should have. He scored a touchdown, then he didn't play the rest of the fourth quarter, which is weird. Nope. Nope. Not doing it. I haven't done it yet. Not doing it. Not doing it now. Mango. All right, wait. Somebody said we got a whole mango thing going on now. Is it? Is it? Yeah, he was dominating. It's so weird. Oh, they're going to beat Miami. That's not a problem. Penthouse. I can't change the subject. I flow, man. Nope. Do not. Don't know those numbers. I think they're those numbers. I've never really seen those characters before. They're foreign to me. Or Penthouse, we're talking about numbers now. Is that good for you? You know what? That's not the first time they've done that, though. They've done that a bunch. What's up, Bobby? How's it going? No, I've got a bunch of. I'm a mutt. I got a bunch of stuff in me. I'm not going to rule out the fact that there's probably some African American in my bloodline because there's some things going on there. Um, there's definitely I definitely have African American in my family in my history for sure, but I don't know what percentage. I don't want to go into reasons why that is, but a lot of us related to Genghis Khan. I didn't see the whole top of that. I show speed. Yeah, what about him? Coming to the item shop tomorrow on Fortnite. Oh, really? He's gonna be on Fortnite talking to people. That's cool. Snow. I don't like any snow, so 0 inches. I don't want to get into it, but when a certain thing happened in this country, people that were working on certain place decided to stay and live with the people that they were working for, and it kind of was like a blended family. This was back in the 1800s, obviously. Yeah, I play Call of Duty. Black Ops 7, I only play like multiplayer with my kids. We play zombies, that kind of stuff. RUN. Run DMC. RUN spells run, and I'm. How's that line go? There's a line in one of the Run DMC songs. I hate winter. Absolutely hate it. I was born here. I've lived all over the country. Lived in Nashville, LA, Myrtle Beach, Dayton, Cincinnati area. But I'm from here. Here is Ohio, Eastern Ohio. Right. I have a Series X Xbox. I've been playing Call of Duty since it started. I remember when Medal of Honor was the most preferable game in that genre. And I'm an old Rainbow Six, like Vegas, all that kind of stuff. Toledo. I got a nephew in Toledo. What's up, Grayson? Me too. Love my hat. I was born 1970, so you're 20 years off. Steelers. What's up, Waylon? It's crappy over here. I'm sorry to hear that. No. Weirdly, when I was younger, I was a 76ers and Phillies fan. Though I appreciate like Randall Cunningham back in the day, but I was never really an Eagles fan. No, I can't. I can. I can say those numerals, but I will not. What's up, Growcraft? Damn. Thanks, Robert. Nope. Ain't doing it. Yeah. I mean, I had every PlayStation up until the 5, and I just never played them. Seahawks kicked our butts. Yeah, I know. I have literally went this entire time without saying those two digits in that fashion, and I'm not doing it again. Thanks, Robert. Appreciate that. Yeah, Seahawks are good this year. Sam Darnold. Is he going to turn back into a pumpkin in the playoffs? What's up, beauty? How's it going? We're talking about sports. We don't have to. We can talk about other things. The hat just kind of generates that kind of stuff. Thanks, girl. How you doing, Rubber Duck? It's hard for me to see that name. It's RIN. Something. I have 4 channels total. I have a rap channel and a talk channel. a random channel that's just sitting out there in limbo I don't use, and then my main channel. I think the Bills are going to get it done this year. What's up, Sean? How you doing, Rena? Dude, I cannot see the name on that. How you doing? I see GONNZ1 at the end. I can't see the beginning of it. What's up? I don't know about that, but Josh Allen will make anything close. My favorite subject in school or like in general? What's up? Nolan. Okay, I'll just call you Nolan. Is that what you're saying? Favorite subject in school? Math. I was very good at math. Anything math related. I like history too, though. Hi, family. Oh, okay, Nolan. That's cool. You used to get bullied in school. Even if you're not tough, you just fight the bully. Because if a bully knows that he has to fight every time he messes with you, he'll stop messing with you, even if you suck at fighting. Because in a fight, your hands get hurt from hitting someone, you get your shirt tore, you get sweaty, you get nasty. Bullies, if they know you're going to stand up for yourself, they're not going to do anything. Yeah, Patriots are doing good. They did me a favor beating those Ravens. Yeah, that's what I taught my kids. I mean, I taught them how to fight too, but you don't have to win. You just need to be willing to fight. Bullies will leave you alone. They'll go on to an easy target. Hello, Joe. Hey, back again, bro. That's like what, 3 or 4 for you now. JoJo, my buddy JoJo. What's up? The boy mom life, a dummy. I'm missing context. Patriots had one of the worst. Oh, strength schedules. Yeah, is that what you're saying? I don't know. I can't. Paralyzed wins. I'm breaking contact with these conversations. They're going so damn fast. That's it. Only 7 people. Literally yesterday, I had 15,700 people on the line. Something about me being in the car, people get on here more. When I'm at home trying to do a live, no one cares. Yeah, that's not me. Not me. Hello. No, Big Papa D rap reactions, Big Papa D talks. Those are my other channels. And then Big Papa D music reactions. And then Big Papa D reacts. Those are my 4 channels. I have a 2012 Mazda 3 that has 335,000 miles. It's about to die. Yeah, I think you might be mistaken. What's up, Camo? Yes. Yes, I do. Yeah. Josh Allen's definitely going to be. He's an MVP. He's going to be a Hall of Famer for sure. But it's fine. I mean, I'm trying to pick out the narrative here that you're trying to do, but it's interesting at least. I appreciate that, Sigma. I know it is. Yeah, I grew up in a. I went to church 3 times a week. My dad was preach. Well, my dad was like a fill-in preacher. Like anytime any church needed a preacher, my dad would fill in. Yeah, I grew up in a very religious house. I have my own thoughts on things, but I believe in the concept of that anyhow, for sure. Oh, I'm sure. I mean, I'm a generic fat guy with a beard. So, fat white guy with a beard. The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man? No, never heard of him. Do I believe in the Bible? It exists. I mean, do I believe every story in the Bible? Mm, that's a difficult question. That's a difficult question. I think the interpretations of the stories in the Bible I might have issues with. Charcoal's better, Hank. Sorry to tell you. Actually, I have offset smoker, and wood chips are better. I'm not ready to do mods yet, but I'll let you know when I am. Is San? Yes, um, he existed in life. Yes, Saint Nicholas was a real person. Mango is back. Nobody messes with a mango. I will not be going to Arlen, Texas anytime soon. But is there really an Arlen? It's supposed to be a suburb of Dallas. Is that like an actual place? Merry Christmas to you too. Eve, Hayden. Don't get started. I mean, pretty soon they'll make that a national holiday too. The eve of Christmas. This is the day before the day where most guys go out and do all of their Christmas shopping. Not me, mine's done. Well, if everything gets here from Amazon by Thursday, mine's done. I still have some stragglers. Yeah, I like ranch. Not my favorite, but yeah, I like ranch. I like ranch mixed with other stuff. I like take hot, like Frank's Red Hot, and mix it with ranch. And then we have a hot ranch. I like that. It gives a little kick. You wrapped them on your own? That's awesome. Are you? How old are you, Hayden? I rap terribly. Like it's a abomination how bad I rap. Can't wrap presents. I'm 55. Still can't wrap presents. Can't fold clothes for the shit. I used to go hunting. I don't do it anymore. And honestly, I just like being in the woods. It really wasn't about killing animals. You're you're not 10 for real. All right. I think you should be safe here. No one's saying any crazy stuff. But this is not recommended for kids. My whole channel is not because we real here. We real. Oh, mentally you're 10? Well, I'm 12, so I'm older than you. I'm doing very good, beauty. How are you? What's not to like? Taking a day off, really close to Christmas. Gonna have the family over for Christmas, which I always love. I actually finished my shopping early, which is awesome. Oh, okay. No, just that you were impressed that you wrapped your parents' presents on your own. That's what made me ask. Mr. Yo! Let's go Steelers. You older or not? I'm 55, so you got me beat. You got me beat. Oh, okay. I am a super responsible juvenile adolescent. I haven't changed. There was a period in my life where I did, like, not change, I just buried who I was, but I still feel like that 16-year-old kid that kind of closed his eyes and then woke up and here we are. It was like, what the hell happened? What happened? It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. But I have a life full of knowledge that makes me a better person than I was when I was 16. But uh, I'm still me. I'm definitely still me. Yeah, I've loved Steelers since I was a kid. You used to like Clemson? So you stopped liking it because they're not as good as anymore? Is that how that works? Dabo disappointing you? Yeah. It depends on the situation. Sometimes I'm 70, my mental age. Depends on the situation. But yeah, at heart, yeah, I'm a kid for sure. My kids are 29 and 30, and I'm so much more childish than they are. It's not even funny. I can be because I have no responsibilities anymore, so I can be childish. You don't know what a mental age is. It's basically how you act, how you feel inside, um, how juvenile you are. Like a mental age is, yeah. I mean, it's just that. Some of us get stuck in age. Now, here's the thing: is I lived a great life, a great job, raised a family, did all those responsible things that the world tells you need to do, but deep down, I never changed. I just never changed. Accidentally forgot to clean up after myself. Okay. That's got to be rough for you to even say that, Cowboys fan. That's got to be rough. It's got to be rough. You guys, whew. You guys going to sign Pickens? Can you afford Pickens and CD? That's the question. Pickens kind of come and go for you. He, was up, he was down. Hardest thing for me was making that transition from being needed and my kids being my entire life. Because for most of my kids' life, I was a single father, and that's all that I focused on. And then once they were off to college and past that, trying to figure out what the rest of my life looked like, that was probably the most difficult thing. I mean, but while being a parent, like the early stages when they're super young and I was working two jobs and never sleeping, so that was super difficult. I don't even know what that is. What is a Corget? I don't know what that is. So Justin, Mr. Rodriguez, how's it going? Oh, Josiah, it's Josiah Rodriguez. How you doing? Oh, you zucchini. Okay. I don't like. Are you like frying zucchini, like breaded, or what are you doing with it? Are you making zoodles? Being on keto, I've had people try to serve me like zoodles, like with sauce. It does not taste like noodles. I don't care how much you suspend reality. It does not taste like noodles at all. Not a huge I'm not a gourd fan in general. Eggplant, zucchini, not. You know why? What ruined it for me is my mom made fried zucchini for me, and then lied to me and told me. I think she told me it was chicken. I forget what she told me it was, but she put it on a sandwich. It. I was like, she put it on a sandwich and lied to me about what it was, and I was so disappointed and traumatized by that I just like have a stigma about like fried green tomatoes, same thing. Zucchini. I think I've had eggplant parmesan before, but it's cheese and sauce, so that's good. It doesn't matter what you put in it. Yeah, zucchini has a weird smell, for sure. Santa! I know him! Yeah, we're rolling pretty good here. Like I said, yesterday was insane. 15,700 people on my stream yesterday, which was awesome. What the hell? Oh, your baby sister. I thought you said your babysitter is walking for the first time. I'm like, what? my my granddaughter is just took her first steps the other day. It was pretty cool. She tried to run. She literally tried to run. She just decided she was running. Took about 3 steps and then got back up and tried it again. Be nice. Who's being mean? Is that Stephanie? How you doing? You were being mean? Were you? I didn't notice. How's it going, Stephanie? What's up, Jason? How's it going? Just hanging out today. I'm staying home today. I got packages to wrap. I got videos, reactions to record. So I figured I'd go live for an hour to see what was up. Getting used to going live. I think it's been like 2.5, 3 weeks now. Yesterday was amazing. 15,700 people on my live yesterday, which is awesome. Who is Corglass? I have no idea. Your dad is a wise man. Yeah, hell yeah. If I can make that 15,000 happen occasionally, then this might be the new thing. I like doing reactions. I love music, but what might have to like I don't know figure out some things if the lives are gonna be that popular, for sure. Um, I don't know what's going on. Really, no idea. Hayden, you lost me. What's going on? I see. Is it Tidre? Tidre? What's going on? PC Danimals? That's an interesting name. How's it going? Your whole family is? That means you are not? Is that what that means, Josiah? Would you like a flower? I don't know what to do with it, but you can give me one. That's fine. I mean, never look a gift horse in the mouth. Is that Reginald? How you doing? Oh, okay. The way you said it, I appreciate that. PC Danimals. The way you said it, Josiah, was that they're Steeler fans, but you aren't. So that's cool. That's awesome. I had a rough beard day today. I'm gonna hop in the old shower. I appreciate that. I have a friend who lives in Columbus, Ohio, and it's not an official win. He's always at the bar or at a big like watch party, and it's not official until my friend Brian Winston plays the black and yellow, and he like takes the phone all the way around the party. As soon as they win, I jump right on his channel. What's up, games? I'm 55. I am not Texas. Texas is a state in the United States, but I live in Ohio. I'm a person. Texas is a land area. I know I'm big. I'm not that big. Thanks for asking, though. No, I live in Ohio. I sell you Uncle Honda. You must sell because he must sell because you hit with that. I don't want to buy your Uncle Honda. It's cool. I'm good. I got plenty of uncles. Um, to some people, I'm Santa. Anyone want to buy Uncle Honda? He's being sold over here. We can do an auction for Uncle Honda. Let's start an auction. He's selling Uncle Honda. Do I hear $1 for Uncle Honda? Give me $1, $1, going once, going once, going once, going twice. $1 for Uncle Honda. Are we allowed to auction off people on YouTube? I'm not sure if we can do that. That might be breaking some sort of rules. Oh, you said Uncle Honda. 1997 Honda Accord. That's an old car. All right, he doesn't want to throw his uncle in. He's just selling a car. He's in Florida. Am I a ninja? I'd be the worst ninja ever. Can't tell people. I didn't know that. Sorry. I wasn't selling him. I was being a broker for that guy selling him. So, to be fair, what's my biggest regret in my life? I'm going to say this, and it's kind of cliche, but I was told a long time ago never regret the things you do, only the things you don't do. A little bit of pop of wisdom. Go to Houston for your punishment. I think going to Houston would be punishment enough. No, oh my god. Was that Lug Man? What's up, man? Yeah, I don't want to know that site, Charles. Thanks. My that whole skit was a comedy thing. It was a bit. Truly, truly don't want to know about that. You're back. You were so entertaining yesterday. I did not take your food. Don't eat nothing. I gotta find something to eat now because you know I like disappointing you. And as a fat guy, it'd be amazing, but there's nothing to eat anywhere near me. Damn it. Now I'm on a list. Oh no. Merry Christmas. So, okay, it's hard for me to see your name. It's hard. Um, hey Nam, you can participate today, but let's not like spam the thing. Like pace yourself. Stop at it. Appreciate that. Is that Ghost? Yeah, my buddy Mitch is a hookup, man. He works at Lids in the airport, Pittsburgh. So anytime I need any hats and stuff, he hooks me up. Aaron's 42, I think. All right, Dan, I'm going to tell you right now. I told you not to spam. If you spam, I'm bouncing you. So I like you on here. You're funny. Spread it spread it out a little bit. Most of my plans for holiday, I always have my family over. Everyone comes here still, even though I've been begging them to host. None of them will host yet. So my kids. Yeah, the flat bill. Yeah, it was just kind of a last minute thing. I'm not. I got both. I'm a hat guy. I have like probably 50 hats. I'll just bounce, but yeah, I mean, I don't mind Nam being on here because we had some fun yesterday. But as long as she doesn't spam the chat, I'm fine. I host everything though. It'd be nice to. I wanted them to start hosting like a Sunday dinner, like once a month, where the whole family get together, and none of them have done it yet. So my oldest son's 30. He should be hosting at this point. What you eat for lunch? I don't know. Depends on what you have. Make a tuna melt. Tuna melt's easy. Yeah, I guess. I love having everybody over, but I'm not doing a room tour. This is my bedroom. I just literally threw some things up just to go live today. I usually do a live in my car. I do my reactions here, but I'm able to remove the background. Yeah, don't be asking questions like that. And I'm Native American. I'm 20% Shawnee, so hello. My day's going pretty good. It's a window. If you can see, when they did the drywall, my sons left the tape still on the windows. I have an old house, so it's like in a work in progress. We're like in the middle of doing multiple rooms. My bedroom is 18 by 15, so no, it's not small. Tons of testosterone? Yeah, probably. Yeah, it's possible. Stop what? Stop mowing? Mowing is when you cut grass. Last Christmas was my first Christmas without my dad. It was rough, for sure. Just think about the memories. I already told you. Make a tuna melt. Make a grilled cheese. Something simple. Make a, I don't know if you have turkey or something. Make a sandwich. This house is old, 1860. What do you think? Jumper Kamala, what do you think? Take a guess. I am. I am. Like I said, I got a lot of things to do. I gotta record reaction videos. I gotta wrap all these presents. I don't know how that's possible, man. Really don't. Yeah, my brother knows the grass. Merry Christmas. What's up? The light is in my face. It's something bored. I'm sorry, I can't see the beginning of your name. Hey Nan, won't you like think of something interesting and insightful to say? That's cool, Rose. I already told you what to eat. You don't want to take my suggestions. Stop asking. I appreciate the subscribing. Stop what? Stop what? Stop what? Stop. But I'm not buying you nothing. You get nothing. You get absolutely nothing. You don't pass go. You don't collect $200. You get nothing. Yeah, the house is definitely drafty for sure. I need new windows and doors. Uh, our defense, we've given up 40 points a game the last, what, 4 or 5 playoff games? That's one reason. Appreciate that, Anna. Is that Halo Ward? Hi, how are you? Nan, I might have to bounce you. You're getting annoying. No, I'm not in my car. Do, 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 do. Almost an hour, guys. Oh, it's Hala. I'm sorry. The Bears. Crazy. What's up? Oh, it's Cray Cray. Sorry, we have a crazy that is a regular to the channel. Yeah, Metcalf's kind of stupid thing to do. I don't know why you would even go over there in the first place. Nice to meet you too, man. Hayla. God, I'm sorry. I'm having so much trouble with your name. You are not 53. Okay, that's fine. Sorry, Chris. Nothing wrong with that. So, what was that GN68? Some breakfast with your wife. Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, that, I'm white, kinda. I'm a mutt. I'm not really anything. What's up, Jackie? Merry Christmas to you too, Hala. Hala, or Hala. Let me know. Happy New Month. You got a few days there, man. Hi, Karen. Yeah, me too. This Christmas I'm on it for once. Usually I'm behind. I mean, okay, keep. Yeah, my beard's a little rough today. I got my comb. Does it do anything for you? All right. I appreciate that. That is my resident troll, and I usually let her chill unless she gets super annoying, and then I'll just bounce her. Yeah, they're not being mean; they're just being annoying. Honestly, if people didn't say off-color things, it would be a boring chat. I like to riff off of nonsensical things, as long as they don't spam the chat. Like I said, if you're gonna be a troll, you gotta space it out. You just can't be spamming. Don't balance me. I will balance you. You will have balance in your life. You will walk the line between good and evil. I appreciate that. Is that Ryan? Thank you very much. Same to you. God bless you and your family. I have not gotten your present yet. We're gonna have to talk. Santa's credit is shot. We're gonna have to get yourself an errands, and then you're gonna have to make payments on it. Sorry. So Santa's bringing you a bill. That's what Santa's doing. What's up, Thomas? No, I mean spamming just means posting like every 2 seconds. That's what I mean by that, man. Just gotta spread it out. Like post, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, look, post again. That's what I'm talking about spamming. Dude, I've already told you like 6,000 times, and you said you lived in Oklahoma, not California. You're a liar. What's my favorite color? Doctor's office? I can't see the last part. Or airhead? I don't know. No, you're not spamming. Terry Bradshaw. Terry won more rings. Staubach was a better athlete, though. You're not being mean. I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about Nan. What is your favorite food, tree or yellow? I'm gonna go with tree. Victor, what's up? Victor the creator. Does Tyler know you're the creator? Because he thinks he is. Bye, Halo. Bye-bye. Thanks for coming. Subscribe and check out my reactions on my channel. I think you'll enjoy them. Recording new reactions today. I dropped a bunch of shorts this morning. I have like 1,400 reaction videos on my main channel. You guys want to check them out. Lynn Swann. I mean, I know I'm Steeler biased, but Pearson was a better possession receiver. Swann, big play guy. I think John Stallworth was better than Lynn Swann, though, so. Niners, they're doing pretty good this year. Crazy thing is, Mac Jones played awesome in the middle of the season. I think, did you guys just trade him? Is that true? Did you guys trade Mac Jones? Paid Purdy all that freaking money. When I think anyone can run that offense. Almost anybody. Poor Bengals. Poor Bengals. Oh, you guys can get rid of Mac Jones. It's such a shame you're paying Purdy all that money. Such a shame. I appreciate the poop, the gold poop. What was that? The episode of, what was that American Dad? Did you see the episode with the gold poop and like terrible things happen to anyone that had possession of it? Yeah, Mac was tearing it up. I think, like I said, anyone can run that offense. Any quarterback. Well, I mean, he didn't do it himself. System, players. Browns. Last time the Browns were better than the Steelers was in the 60s when Jim Brown played. Since then, not so much. I think you got the wrong channel, Steve. What am I doing? Just wasting time. I got to wrap presents and record reactions today, but my lives have been doing so good. I'm going to try to go live every day at least for an hour. Jack Lambert was a linebacker. So I love Too Tall. He was a defensive lineman, though. He wasn't a linebacker. Jack Lambert was a middle linebacker. Yeah, it's not really wasting time. I'm trying to. The live on here has been going really good, so I'm trying to like build something doing that. So it's not really wasting time. This is me putting in time to try to be consistent with going live. So that's pretty much. Oh, really? That happened? Steelers beating the Lions, put the 49ers in. You guys would have got it anyhow. That's hard. OG Twilight Zone. Mike Tomlin just won his 200th game, and he tied Belichick with the most seasons without a losing season. So it doesn't suck. What's up, Jayla? That's cool. You should be all right. Texans defense is better than the Steelers. Texans offense is butt. I was always a PlayStation guy, but I'm an Xbox for a while now. I've owned both in every generation except for this one because I just hardly ever played the PlayStation because the Xbox's network is better. Xbox's Game Pass is better, and the interface on Xbox is better. Is that Mackenzie? How you doing? The fog or the mist? The fog. The mist is annoying. Oh, you mean the movies? I really don't. I know I've seen both of them. I don't remember. But in general, I like fog more than mist. Mist is like it's like annoying you. That's. I'd rather have C.J. Stroud than Aaron Rodgers, but that's only because Aaron's 42. C.J. Stroud couldn't hold Aaron's jock as a career, and I'm a Ohio State fan, and I love C.J. Stroud, but he had a good rookie year. He's been since their offense is not good. Look at the scoring. I think Steelers are top 10 in scoring. Houston definitely isn't. I hate the winter. I'd much rather be hot in summer. No. I've read 1,000,000 books in my life. That big man is 45 and enjoying the retired life. Definitely Underworld because Twilight was too heeny. You know, you gotta understand. I was an adult when Twilight series came out, so it wasn't meant for me. So Underworld. Underworld was darker, more serious. Wasn't about. It wasn't a soap opera with werewolves and vampires and stuff. Do 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 do. That's a good question. If Steelers weren't an NFL team, probably Philly, because I hate Cleveland. And Cincinnati, for most of my life, has been awful. Probably Philly. Thank you. And it's a bad beard day. Like, I literally just woke up, hit it with a brush, and hopped on. I do rideshare, Uber, Lyft. I buy and sell things online, and then I do YouTube. I sold cars for most of my life. I was a car salesman. Yes, WWE. My favorite wrestler of all time is Roddy Piper. Currently, that's rough. AJ Styles currently, but he's about done. So Shador's still got about 30% chance of being a good quarterback. He's had good flashes, but for most it's been butt. Most of it's been butt. He had one good game against the worst defense in the league. Uh, I think Mike needs to move on. Mike will get a job 10 seconds after he's done. Phil Collins in the air tonight for sure. That sounds iconic. I think for Mike's sake, he needs to move on. But he just loves being the Steelers coach, so probably not going to happen. Yeah, like In the Air Tonight by Phil Collins is super iconic. What's the Take Me Home Tonight is the chick from the Ronettes, the old Motown group. What's her name? Ronnie Spector in it. Is that her name? Ronnie Spector? I think. I think Phil's about done. Phil can't do anything anymore. We're looking at an hour and 13 minutes. That's usually way longer than I know. What is my favorite fast food? Chick-fil-A. Unless you consider Chipotle fast food, then it's my favorite item from a fast food place is Cajun fries from Five Guys, but I don't eat those very often. I've never liked Rush, so anything from Zeppelin for me. I've never been a Rush fan. Like back when Rush came out, like the whole synth thing, it just I was like a rock purist at the time. I mean, you had Yes, Rush came out. I just wasn't into that back then. God, my beard is insane today. My favorite cartoon, it's between adult cartoon or kid cartoon. My favorite adult cartoon, that's rough. It's between South Park, Family Guy, and um, Rick and Morty. Well, I haven't. So, in a bizarre world somewhere, talk to like alternative universe me. There's a white guy calling you that? That's weird. I don't think any white person should be. Even if you're friends with a lot of black people, which I was growing up, I still didn't use that word. But if NWA came on, I was saying all the words in the song. No, I do not play Santa. I don't like people near me or touching me or in my vicinity. I think Buffalo's going to win it all this year. Finally. My overall thought on the Lions Steelers game is I hate when referees make any calls in the last 2 minutes. But people forgetting that there was 30 yards and penalties on the Steelers in that drive that got the Lions down to where they were at. So I don't like when refs determine outcomes of games unless it's egregious. I don't mind NASCAR, but ever since Dale Jr. left, I don't watch as much. My favorite kid cartoon? That is difficult. Space Ghost. I love Space Ghost when I was growing up. God, that's hard. Probably Killer Queen. I like the Magic Stick remix that 50 Cent did with The Stroke, though. That's good. Who's the new QB? Oh, you're talking about Will Howard. Yeah, they could be good. I like Will Howard more than I like anybody the Steelers are going to be able to pick up in the draft next year. Thanks for 100 times 5. Dang. Thanks, Jace. No, but your mom is. What's up, United States? Pretty cool country. Oh, man. Could have hit an hour and a half on here. What the hell? I'm in Ohio. Eastern Ohio, 32 miles from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Right on the Ohio River. And there's a train going right now past my house. I forgot to put I have the lapel mics. I forgot to put it on today. Yeah, he got banned for sure. I've loved the Steelers since like 74. 1974. No, not at all. Are you? Are you surprised you're black? What's up, Jace? I don't know that song by Prince, so I'd say Michael Jackson. If you ask me which artist, I'd choose Prince, but song specific, I'm going to be certain something. It is me, depending on who you think me is. Zaras. That's hilarious. My last name is Zaras. Little Stamper. Stomper. Little Stomper. Stamper. Stomper. Nope. Not doing it. You need to talk. You need to chat. That's what it's all about. The can man. It's all about, because I don't like really even have topics, so I feed off of the people talking. Stockholm. Have you checked out my channel? Was that Mr. Drake? Mr. Drake Wood? I do a lot of Eric Grunwald, a lot of Tommy Johansson, a lot of stuff like that. I'm not saying it. It could be. That's not a movie. Kermit the Frog's not a movie. He's not a leading man type. Probably. I just want him to win one playoff game. I love Stevie Nicks' voice. Pat Benatar, it's alright, but Stevie Nicks, edge 17. Another gold poop. Awesome. Those are the same people. Unless you're talking about Lamar Odom, and I prefer Kendrick over Lamar Odom. $67. There you go. Do I do shootouts? Oh, shoutouts. That's a completely different thing. Sure, I do shoutouts. What's up, Black Queen? How you doing? 67. I'm doing it. I don't you think I've been avoiding this for like this entire trend? I'm not doing it. I'm not getting mods right yet, but I'll keep you in mind. Comment on one of my reaction videos, and then I'll write your username down. What's up, Blake? All right. Bye, Robbie. Go yourself. Ooh, that's rough. That is a hard one. Let's go with Heat Wave. Yeah, I mean, Troy was one of a kind, for sure. Yeah, I got rid of him. He's gone. I'm not going to give someone I don't know control of my channel by letting them be a moderator. It would have to be a long-time subscriber. No, they didn't get robbed. Like, all those calls were technically correct. But I'm not a big fan of making any calls unless they're egregious under 2 minutes. But once again, 30 yards and penalties on that drive against the Steelers to get the Lions to where they were. So, not to mention on the previous drive, Washington got called for the same kind of pick. Okay, that's cool. I'm all right with that. No, Lions didn't score at all. The second time, they definitely didn't score. He got stopped before the end zone. He was driven back from the goal line all the way to the 5, and then he pitched the ball. If they would have reviewed that, there's no way that was a touchdown. So, Scrabbis, I don't think he went to high school with me. What high school did I go to? What is the mascot of the high school I went to? Nirvana and Bloom, even though I love Soundgarden. Yeah, it's a fact. So yeah, that's absolutely believe that. It's an absolute fact. You don't get driven backwards 5 yards and then be able to flip the ball to somebody. They would have called progress stopped. So, but they didn't even have a chance to review that because it was moot because there was pass interference. You probably shouldn't know how. That's probably a good thing. I don't know what that means, but whatever. Who won the game? Look at the record. You have an Atari? I had an Atari 50 years ago. No, wait, 40. It wasn't. The flag was thrown. They just didn't see it on TV. If all you watched was the highlights, you're wrong. You had to watch the game. The flag was thrown immediately. They just didn't notice it on the broadcast. You want to talk about a late flag? How about 4th and 3 on that same drive? A pass interference against the Steelers was called 10 seconds after the play was over. The Bengals, Eternal Flame. I used to have, was it Christina Hoff? Used to have such a crush on her. She was so hot. And then Elmo? I don't know. Elmo's pretty attractive. No, I've never had In-N-Out. Which is crazy because I lived in LA, but when I lived in LA, I had so little money that I couldn't afford to eat like at fast food places. I would get Pizza Hut like right after I got paid every day. I mean, every week. Besides that, I didn't have money to go to things. Plus, I worked at Penguin's Yogurt uh, on Venice Beach, and because I was poor, I just like stole toppings all day long. Hence the fatness. Coming to America is so classic, but man, that's hard. Why are you doing this to me? I love them both, but Coming to America. Without Coming to America, we'd have no sexual chocolate. No, I'll bounce you quicker than you can type another thing. I mean, that's fine. Your opinion's valid. Both are good movies. Oh, for sure. But Aaron didn't sit at home for 5 years eating pasta. It's not even close. Aaron can flick his wrist and throw the ball 60 yards. I don't know, man. That's not looking good for the Browns. My football team just play that. Is it Shane Shack? What's up? I'm trying to figure out what your name was. Or is it Shame Shack? That's two totally different things. Yeah. But the problem is Phillips never won anything. You know, the Browns are just a bunch of terrible decisions. They've had a million first round pick. I mean, high first round picks. What's up, Turtles? Prince is much better than Rick James, for sure. Thanks for the sub. It's hard for me to say your name. Is that Moscar Tune fans? Is that Muscatoon? Wow, that went fast. Tom. Tom's still around. Is Tom alive? Tom might be dead. What's up, Steelers? Yeah. I think Phillips getting what 11 million for 4 games, something like that. That's insane. Phillips is making more in those 4 games than Rodgers is making for the whole year. For sure. Rodgers got 10 million with 13 with incentives, but Phillips basically making that same amount of money for 4 games. It's crazy. Colts are done. 8-2 to not making the playoffs. Maybe. We'll see. The Exorcist. The OG. Are you like? Are you gonna steal my passwords? Asking me all these questions. I won't be doing any dares if they involve me moving from the spot I am right now. So whatever. Iggy. Yeah, they Steelers did the same thing too. I think Jonathan Taylor had like 30 yards. No moving. All right, go ahead, shoot. You know what? The Howling. Number one, I'm a Stephen King fan. That was one of the first scary movies I watched, and it scarred me for life. American Werewolf in London is more classical, but because of personal reasons, I'm going to choose The Howling. Isabella, how you doing? Yeah, I mean, it's not really fair to judge movies 40 years apart with the level of technology and everything was available. For sure. Yeah, the Howling like messed me up. One of the first scary movies I ever saw when I was a kid. I appreciate that. Thanks for the like. I also this topic around. I mean, I like when people come on here and ask questions like that because like then other people discuss it. So it's actually good for the live stream. So I appreciate it. I've been on here for an hour and a half. I'm going to be getting off really soon. I had facial hair in junior high, so full mustache by the time I was 13. Back in the day when I was growing up, like goatees were the thing. I probably had a goatee when I was 15, 16, probably. But this beard here, I've had since Christmas Eve last year. This is not an exercise video. That's that'll be coming tomorrow. I'm doing jazzercise tomorrow. Absolutely. Appreciate that, Iggy. What's up, Justin? I don't like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I don't like anything super freaking nasty, gory. So wrong turn. I like more suspenseful movies. So yeah, and I don't like glorifying serial killers, like actual serial killers. So yes, Justin, I remember you, but I've had quite a few people named Justin. So refresh my memory. Wyoming. I don't know if I talked to you the other day. I have family that live north of Cody. I forget what the name of the town is. No, Steelers are my pro team. I have teams that I favor more than others. That's hard. That's very hard. Considering how small the budget is, I want to say Blade, but Black Panther was amazing. So OKC. Appreciate that again, Iggy. Once again, because the budget was nothing, Blade is really good. The weird thing is, people hate Blade 3 with Triple H and what's his name? Deadpool in it. Hilarious. The hello in my butt meat right by my Hello Kitty tattoo is one of the funniest lines I've ever heard. Raiders. Superman. Batman's a rich guy with gadgets. What's up, Ashley? Oh, Jordan, for sure. Chargers. Not right now. The Rams are a better team, but I like the Chargers better. Back when Dan Fouts was playing, all that. Kellen Winslow. Terminator. RoboCop was good, but campy. Are we talking about currently or teams in all their history? Obviously, it's 49ers. Jason. No, I just love the Raiders as a franchise. They're so they're very similar to the Steelers as far as in the past work ethic. I mean, LeBron's great, but he's a power forward who played a long time. In that window of time that Jordan played in his first run, nobody was better. Santa. You know what's bothering me about the Grinch? Since Jim Carrey played the Grinch, every iteration of the Grinch is just a Jim Carrey impression, which is kind of annoying. Have you noticed that? Like, it's no longer the Dr. Seuss version of the Grinch. It's the Jim Carrey version of the Grinch. Like, even the cartoons now. Bills. Once again, I respect the Bills. Blue collar team. I like Andy Reid too, though. So, Andy Reid had, when he's in Philly, almost made it, almost made it, almost made it, almost made it. I like the grit of Drew Brees, man. Didn't have the height. Came out of Purdue, Big Ten guy. Peyton's, I mean, as a person, Peyton's hilarious, but I like Brees. I mean, Max Crosby and Patrick Mahomes aren't even fair. Obviously, Mahomes. Crosby works hard though. Thanks for the sub, Brody. Oh, Faithfully by Journey, no doubt. Both good songs. I mean, when you're giving me these choices, they're both very good. So it's not easy. Humans or Grand Buffet? I don't know what that means. Is that Hunans or Grand Buffet? Oh, I said humans. It's like, I'd rather have the buffet, depending on what's on the buffet. I'm not a big Chinese food person, to be honest with you. I am, yes, you could say I'm Christian with caveats. All time Roddy Piper. Currently, I said earlier, AJ Styles, even though he's leaving soon. Oh, Wham, Careless Whisper all day long. LeBron. Where does vent? I don't know what vent is. Like, where do air passages that let air pass through places ranked on me? That's pretty important. Call of Duty as a whole, but I heard Battlefield 6 pretty good. And they're different games. I mean, Call of Duty is more of an arcade kind of thing. Seeing a rank all time, top 10. I mean, classically Lakers. Right now, I don't know. What's up, Russia? How you doing? Yeah, Careless Whisper is one of the best songs ever. I see Holman. I don't know what the first part of that is. Is it Rosa? How you doing, Rosa? I don't play either Fortnite or Minecraft, but since Fortnite's more of a shooter, probably Fortnite. I don't play either. Those games aren't for me. Yeah, I don't play either. AI, man, the answer. I love Iverson. Is that Thermo? Thurman. What's up, Thurman? Here's the thing: is people say Kennedy because Kennedy got assassinated, but FDR did a lot of stuff. Obviously, he had so many terms. Oh, I do what I want, man. Oh, Michael Myers for sure. Northside, where you at up there? I'm in Pittsburgh all the time. Probably Derrick Rose, but Derrick Rose has so many injuries. Derrick Rose was probably on pace to be close to Jordan, but the injuries just got him. Westbrook would heave up some nonsensical shots from like 50, 60 feet away. Uh, yeah, so Derrick Rose. You already asked that question. I am technically Christian with caveats. Oh, Parisville? That's cool. Oh, I talked to you before then. Parisville and Federal? Yeah, you've been on here before. What's up, cameraman? Nah, I divorced her like 20 years ago. I see AI. I can't see the last part of the question there. Or in real life. Is that IRL? It's so hard for me to read. I am not Santa. You got 7 subscribers. You got to start somewhere. You got to start somewhere. Just be consistent with your content. Oh, I don't give a damn what people call me. I could Booth because I think Booth actually did it. Not that I was happy with either of those people, but I don't think Lee Harvey Oswald actually did it. So, Pulp Fiction, great movie. No, but I don't think that Oswald committed the shot. I don't think he did it. I think Booth did it. So I don't know them personally. Obviously, I liked Lincoln, so I didn't want him to get shot. So that's weird. Hey, you got your opinion, I got mine. Oh, I don't care if they call me freaking Sam. They can call me whatever the hell they want. It doesn't bother me. I mean, why would I get upset about people I don't know calling me names? And obviously, if I was flipping through YouTube and I saw me, I'd think Santa too. So yeah, I don't give a damn. I mean, you can yell at them all you want. I just don't care. Yeah, I know, man. It's fine. It's fine. It's all right, Thurman. It's all right. It's all right. It's okay. We'll be all right. I've been on here for almost 2 hours. That's insane. My phone's about to die. Reagan, before he went senile. Disturbed. I'm a huge Disturbed fan. Messy. I can't see what all those letters are. I see hubby at the end. What's up? Santa. What's up, Carter? I mean, like I said, your opinion, bro. You know what to say about opinions. That's terrible. I'm not answering that question. What was it the little boy and the fat man? Is that what they were called? Top Thurman. Ben Grimm for sure. Juggernaut, like that's part of somewhat like a jewel, right? Plus, he had to wear a helmet, or Charles would fry his brain. Undertaker. Yeah, Mark all the way. What up, Chiefs? They're done, man. Sorry. Sorry, Grayson. That's a wrap. They got Mahomes. They'll get a high draft pick, higher than normal. They'll be fine. And still got Andy Reid for at least a few years. They'll be fine. What happened with Metcalf? He's stupid for even going anywhere near the stands. That's what happened with Metcalf. It doesn't matter what was said. It does matter what was said, but he shouldn't have been over there in the first place. I'm pissed at Steelers security for not stopping him from going over there. I mean, John's been retired for like 10 years. He come back for 1 or 2 matches a year. I'm rude. I'm not rude. I'm just stating facts. They're moving to Kansas, like right across the street. It's fine. Grayson, it happens. Teams lose. You guys have made the playoffs like 10 years in a row. It's okay. That's how teams grow, by losing once in a while. My team never loses, so they never get a good draft pick. Police officer. I mean, I'd rather be a security guard because you can sit around not doing anything. But I'd call a cop before I call a security guard. Yeah, whatever. I mean, it was a dumb move. He shouldn't have been over there. Grayson, you're gonna get booted if you spam. Go to Mars. No. You're young. You can go to Mars. What's up, Lexi? I mean, in what context, Army or Marines? I got a lot of friends that were in the Army. Marines are a different breed, though. Um, he's already hurt that I just said obvious facts. Now you guys are coming at him. Poor Grayson. What's up, artist? You mean the Romero? Both of those are Romero, right? Dawn of the Dead was the original, right? I have not bought Honda yet. I am not from the Yakuza. Please help you. How can I help you? Yeah, yeah, we know you're Chinese. Live in Florida and you're selling a '97 Honda Accord. Anyone want to buy a '97 Honda Accord? You're a number 3 fan now. I think you're number 2. You're wrong. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about the Eagles. I respect them. I don't want your uncle. Stop putting him in the trunk. Ooh, somebody got you. Better watch, you're going to get knocked out. Yep, they automated got you. They live as Roddy Piper. I'm a Roddy Piper fan. So I'm here to chew bubble gum and kick ass, and I'm fresh out of bubble gum. Yeah, Grayson, we know. Chiefs. Yay. Are you 12? Grayson, are you a child? You're behaving like a child. Oh, okay. I thought the federales were on you. Jesus. That's awesome. I was gonna get my granddaughter same thing, but their parents already got her one. Um, Once again, anyone want a 1997 Honda Accord? Get a hold of that dude. Grayson, I'm gonna boot you if you keep doing this one word crap, spamming the chat. You're gonna get the boot. You gonna get the boot. Guys, I gotta get off here pretty soon. My phone's about to die. I appreciate y'all joining me. Parenting advice. In the beginning, just you'll get through it. It'll seem like you're never gonna sleep. It'll seem like everything's very difficult. You'll be afraid that you can't do this. You'll be afraid that that it's impossible. But just keep your head down and keep doing it. First 2 years, just forget about yourself. Just go into you know automatic mode. But then it gets better. Toddler is fun all the way through until teenagers, and then that's a little. As long as you're like intelligent, you can get through teenage years pretty well too, though. All right, bye, Grayson. You're toast. I warned you. Yeah, you can make jokes, but I got to get off here, guys. My phone is literally on 5%. I appreciate you guys joining me today. Another good day. I'll be on here tomorrow. Thanks for joining me. Bye.